Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Divina Nyarangi, your host on this show. And on today's episode of my story, we're going to talk about our childhood memories. Before that, to the returning subscribers, thank you so much for the love and support. We are really growing. And to the new subscribers, karibuni sana. This is the place to be. I hope to enjoy his show. We will grow together, and you'll get to have the fun that we normally have. I mean, we're doing this because of you, you know. So stay tuned and let's do this. So on to our first so I remember when we were growing up, we joined boarding school when we were still young. Tulikuwa class 3 and 4. Imagine, boarding school. Life was not easy, it was tough. Unajua all the time uko na ile homesick. You feel like you wanna go home, you feel like you're suffering. That thing was just terrible. So I remember there was this time, no, actually my dad being a strict parent. Babangu ni waya. Nasiko bela kidatu chomi. He's a good dad. He's a good dad. Yeah, he's a good dad. But when it comes to discipline, hatambui wewe ni mtoto wake ama wewe ni pupil. And actually he was a teacher. He's a retired teacher now. Yani hata akifika home, I think the teacherhood, kuna teacherhood ilikuanga tu ndani yake, but he was generally a disciplinarian. So there was this time I remember tulienda mimi na sistangu. Sasa tumeachwa mimi na sistangu, tumewachwa. And then the rule, is it a rule ama the norm of the home, yani venye kulikuwa tu, hakuna kutoka nje ya compound mkiwachwa. If you've not been sent to a place, you should stay indoors. Ama tu kwa compound, you don't go anywhere. Sisi ni nani? The parents have gone. So we decided we're going to our auntie's place. And then with the childhood, we were still young, watoto tu. So we decided we're going to wear slippers dad na mom. Yani to us ilikuwa ni swag, you know. So tukawacha slippers zetu. We had those two plastic shoes. Tukawacha. We really needed to enjoy something new, ile utoto. Tukavaa slippers zetu zao, mom, dad, mimi, sistangu. Then we went to our auntie's place. Makosa wakafika before turudi. And then my dad's usual thing, akiingia kwa nyumba, the first thing he changes into slippers. He looked for his slippers, haoni. And then we are nowhere. Sasa juu tumesikia watu wameingia, ndio tumekuja pole pole, tukakutana na wao kwa gate. Tulinyoroshwa. And you know, I told you how my dad was a disciplinarian. And then the other thing, when we used to go to school, being now to end a boarding school mapema.
Ulinyoroshwa na hizo slippers nilikuwa nimevaa.
Actually, yes. Ulikuwa unatoa, unapigwa nayo, alafu dada anachukua zake. Mwingine pia akachapwa na hizo za mom, dada akachukua slippers. You imagine venye swag yetu iliharibiwa. And that was funny. I remember that thing and I'm like, what? Sasa why was it happening? Angetuacha tu because we were trying to fit in their shoes. And then the other thing, tukienda shule, my dad is this person. Juu saizi hata saizi bado tu ako hivyo. Yeye hufuatanga rules to the core. I mean, if you've been told, if let me tell you, saa amekupeleka shule and the school has said by 4 kila mtu ako shule. My dad walisema 4, by 1 mtakuwa shule. In fact 1 is late. By 8 a.m. mko shule. So you know, being that you were still young, ile homesick, they were just said homesick, hautaki kutoka home, you still crying that opening day. And then my dad utaamshwa 6. Umeamka, umeoga, like you have prepared and off to school. So shule used to be very far? Really not very far, but at least some kilometers away from home. So ile tunakaribia shule around, let me say around 10ish hivi. Actually, that's the latest we could get to school. Otherwise by 8 tuko shule. So let me say unakaribia hivi shule, ndo unapata students wengine ndo wanaenda kunyoa, ndo unapata wengine wameenda kufanya shopping. You know the way someone can feel really bad. So these ones are like, umeenda shule sahi mapema. And then ungepata shule imesema we open during a holiday. You know. Alafu unapata hiyo holiday kuna wale wazazi wanajua ni holiday. So wao hawata release watoto wao on that day. Baba yetu ni nani? Whether it is a holiday, mtaenda mka holiday huko shule? So when it comes when umefika shule and then you remember, and then you're like, mbona watoto wengine hawakuji? Then you remember, oh, it is a holiday. So the time you know that, I mean, uko shule and life has to go on. Then the other thing was during visiting. During our visiting days. Rulieni ilikuanga 3 packets of milk.
See, ilikuanga no sugary foods and then no cooked foods. Sugary
No
foods they meant hakuna biscuits.
Mineral ni season ya mapera.
Cake and stuff.
Ati no sugary foods. Okay, mimi sijaisikia.
Juu watu wengi wangefika ati meno inauma ndo waende home because hiyo ndo ilikuwa ni excuse unaweza endea nyumbani.
So sisi, I think with us there were no cooked foods. Yes. Hey, I think when they were doing those rules, it's my dad who was signing. Because the moment utamwambia no cooked foods, that's it. Yani hiyo story imeisha. So when, of course, unajua kuna wale parents wenye wangefichanga tu chakula, tuchapo, kuku, nyama, watu wanakula. Unakuja unavizitiwa and then you enter into the vehicle, mnakula, mnatoka. Ama you just sit in a kakona. Like, wazazi wanakaa plus your relatives. So unaekwa katikati, unakula, ama unafichwa tu mahali, you eat. My dad, if they said only fruits, those fruits ndo zitaletwa. Alafu na akuja na magazine, of course, as a teacher and as a nini alikuwa anapeana wale wazazi, na gazeti yake akuonyeshe what is trending. If there is a good story you share with him. Kwa roho unaumia. Actually unangoja atoke uanze kulia. And to make matters worse, remember, fee yako imelipwa yote, if possible for the whole year. Hakuna kutoka. Ila yani, hata kama ni trip money, watu wanafukuzwa home, haki yako ililipwa kitambo. Paka it got to a point, if your school fees, if you have arrears, the teacher ama the accountant, whoever mwenye alikuwa ama basa, ako like, but Mr. Unyini has never had arrears. So he calls him badala ya kutume home, kumkumbusha kuna deni na atalipa. If not so, I mean, he'll make arrangements with the basa ama with the accountant, and that money will be paid. Wow, that thing was really, I mean, well, it's good. Saizi ukiangalia, you're like, at least that's the best a parent ought to have done. But then during that time, we could not understand. We were like, sasa aki, anatukazia life and all that.
Mbona analipa fee na wasichana wanaenda nyumbani, sasa uko boarding. You're looking at other children going home. Na hiyo uko na homesick, unataka uende nyumbani. Hey.
Alafu guy, this one is funny. Being that boarding school, we used to eat. Mimi mlikulanga nini? Za vitu zenye ni odd. Sisi tulikulanga mahindi mahindi, like the mahindi itself. Unaona venye mtu anachukua mahindi anadondoa alafu umeweka ikauke. So we used to go chota. Sisters wakianika mahindi zao, we go we chota, tunaficha mahali and then we eat. Na nilikulanga mahindi mob and you know haikuwa inani affect tumbo. Basi nikajaribu. But I don't know, ilikuwa ni njaa ama it was just na hizo vitu nazijua na our local my kiss is coming out so loud. Sorry. Well, I don't know. There are those things that I used to fence. Unaelewa? Zinatumika ku fence. Alafu ziko we used to eat those things aki. Na saa hizi you look at them like what? Zinaweza kuwa but I think kama mtu akiwa myang huwa tumbo inakwanga nini strong. So on closing day tukifunga shule ile njaa ya boarding, there are those things umemiss. Nakwambia tulikuwa tunafikanga hivi home. My dad as usual, your report form. Kama umefail, you wait for your mpasho hiyo jioni. Aki unapashwa, yani well, unajua like I think there was a discussion I watched or I read online, I went through online, like when your child amefail haufai kumgombeza. Well, ours was not really kukugombeza, it was ile ya you know like pia uwezi fail shule ukuje nikudekeze. There is that
you're made to understand your weaknesses.
Yeah, like
in a good way.
Mzazi lazima aongee. I mean, mzazi amelipa, amejikakamua. I know that our parents had it by the way.
And you know he used to do that because he could provide anything that you want for you to achieve the best.
Vitabu.
Then you come back with the mediocre. Everything is just mediocre.
Aki, by the way, well, we thank God for our dad because Aki like he did his best. Ungetoka hivi shule and you had these requirements, vitabu, what, he will make sure he has provided everything. So the moment you close, first thing, report form. So if you failed, of course you'll wait for your mpasho, not a bad mpasho, a good mpasho in the evening. And then I remember we used to eat. We used to eat like there's no tomorrow. Ikifika time ya kulala, you're belching, you're letting out gases. Alafu tulikuwa wawili kwa hiyo room. Our memories were now. Alafu madhe. Unakumbuka tukigilo venye madhe alikuanga?
She's just one in a million.
No. Niambia experience yako na madhe.
But she's the best. She's
of
the
course,
best mom.
Of course.
Anyone could like to stay with. Yeah, so besides being a business,
madhe ni ule mwenye anakugombeza. Alafu atarudi, you make peace.
So besides being a businesswoman, she's also a poultry farmer. So there is this day, alikuwa ametoa vifaranga nje so that ziote jua. So akaeka hapo, she provided food for the
vifaranga.
Yeah, and then she left. Akitoka alikuwa ametuambia we look after those ninio vifaranga till she comes back. You know, we were young. And then memory haiko vizuri. I mean, you're quick to forget.
Alafu umeka kucheza sana mbele than responsibility.
Nakumbuka ametoka. Na tulikuwa wale watu wa panya kiondoka. Paka kiondoka panya utawala. So, tukaenda kucheza and then mvua ikaanza kunyesha. We played till we forgot tuliachiwa vifaranga na vifaranga ziko nje. They're supposed to kupelekwa kwa nyumba mvua ikinyesha ama jua ikizidi sana. To those who've kept poultry, they understand. So mvua imekuja ikanyesha, imenyesha. So by the time tunarudi imenyesha vifaranga hadi there's nothing you can do, lazima tu zitaonekana. And then we used to see her like kama kuko na baridi sana anazipeleka karibu na moto. Yo, that's traditional.
Yeah, unazeka karibu na moto. Yeah. Si ziko na feathers. So the feathers ni kama zinakauka.
Yeah.
Yo warmth pia inazisaidia zinakuwa na joto.
So tukawasha ninio tukaziweka kwa joto. Wapi? Zilikuwa zimenyeshewa. Kazi zilikuwa zingine zimekufa. And then zinapiga kelele. I remember tulikuwa wote. Me, my sister, my elder sister, tulikuwa wote. And then mama akakuja akasikia straight hadi kwa vifaranga. I don't know what's really. Sijui nini ilikuwa kwa akili yake hiyo siku. She went straight hadi kwa hizo vifaranga kuziona. So kufika kwa vifaranga akapata venye zimezubaa. And then we had watched her moves. Like she's from the gate straight penye zinakaa.
So kila mtu amehepa.
So hakuna mtu anasikika hapo nje.
Everyone is busy doing something.
She came, akaita kila mtu. Alikuwa anakupea slap.
Slap unaingia jikoni.
On your backup plan hapo kwa nyash. Ukienda kuangalia vifaranga.
Si kuangalia, mkienda kukausha vifaranga.
And then we were told to sing ati I will always watch over my mother's property. Hadi vifaranga nitalinda mali ya mama. Hey, it was actually one of my best childhood memories. Siwezi sahau.
And then also tumegrow our firstborns like wenye wamezaliwa kwanza kwa boma yetu ni wasichana. So as well my mom also had this thing, if you mess ama mfanye kitu yenye should not be done na tutaitwa wote watatu. Mtasikia venye ni nani mkubwa kwa hii, unajua we are all women. Aki God. Well, it was funny. It's at this stage that we look back and we're like, madhi. And then, as well, there's something na dad. Preps. Well, dad akajua alikuwa anatuamsha tunarudi kulala. Aki he will anaweza rudi kutuchapa saa hizi.
Not all the times. Yaani kuna time.
Yani actually at a younger age, I remember before atoke you used to be given an assignment the day before. Like prior unapewa assignment. So the following day akikuja jioni, you present your book on the desk, on the table. First thing, akiingia kwa nyumba ni kitabu na mark. Ama after your second shower, your books. I mean, we are from school, we play too much, you eat, uko kila mahali.
Na ukikula mingi.
You know.
Unakuwa umeshinda umechoka.
Unasikia dad amekuja. I don't know, so I think we developed that kawoga. Ukimwona hivi, unakimbia unaanguka kwa vitabu. You open any page and ndio unaona venye student ujifanyanga yako hivi. You're really not reading, unataka uonekane ulikuwa kwa vitabu. And then time for submitting assignment comes jioni, maybe hujafanya, you know. And then now when we grew at least kidogo, and then we had gone to boarding school, alikuwa anatupeanga assignments. Not assignments, and then alikuwa anatuamsha na alarm. Alarm. So unauliza, utaamka saa ngapi? 5:30. 6. Sijui 6:30. My friend, my dad can wake up without an alarm, by the way. But I've seen wazazi si kitambo we used to tumia kuku. Inaitwa jogoo. You people, I mean, I don't know where you've grown.
Like
the first crow of
unakuanga 4 ama 4:30.
I'm not sure, but I think that's what we used to tumia, like our kuku. The jogoo ingewika first round, the second round madhi ama dada anamka, like that's how they used to operate. they really didn't need a watch ati ndo wamke. So utakuwa umelala. Of course our excuse used to be hatuna watch ya alarm. Utaamshwa. And then ukiamshwa, because you're still sleepy, you go in the study room na unaendelea kulala. And then dad of course akishakuamsha hivyo, kuna time alikuwa anamkanga bado ni kama anataka kuangalia, ama maybe anafanya tushughuli tu wake, amamka mapema. You again wake up and it was a struggle. But all the same, we thank our parents because hizo vitu lazima zikue, you know.
And they knew what was happening because they're not just there. They know. Wanajua mtalala at a certain point. Mtoto anaweza kuwa amelala.
And then okay, ni wazazi, you know. Acha wewe uweze kuwa unalipa fee and then una assume ni kama haulipi. You know, and then if you just relax and you're having babies or kids to take care of, they may also take another direction which may not be good, because I think in most cases our parents being strict, wanting us to operate in a certain manner, wanting us to I remember at some point like kutoka sindio was not the moment uko kwa nyumba, that's it. If you want to move, you just take a walk around the compound. Like hakuna ile kutoka unaenda kutembea wapi, unnecessary walks. You just stay around. If you need anything, you know. I think it was just for the good of us, because maybe if we chose to do things the way we wanted, we could not end up here. Or if they never acted that way, we could also not be here. So yeah, we thank our parents for the effort that they made, and of course that's how we created our memories.
And another one, you know, I'm the little sister in our home. So I used to watch my elder sisters. Like I just used to watch their moves. And then there is this one sister of mine here. Everywhere she could go, like ningemwa company too. And then this time she has already started interacting with people in the village.
Which people? Like ile kuongeongea tu?
Like alikuwa shaanza kuongelesha watu, and
that
then she's
known.
No, you are in school. You are still in school.
Okay. So, I think I'm the mundu ongea sana kwetu. You can imagine, I'm an introvert by the way. I'm an introvert.
Really?
Yeah, I'm an introvert, but they think I'm an extrovert.
So, up to an extent, shaanza kuongelesha the opposite gender, which was not wanted
in our
by
home.
then.
Woo! Hey!
At that age. And then there is this mind in those village mamas. They had like wakikuana with the opposite gender. They know their gender in themselves, by themselves. Like these children could not be discussing something else. Ni ujinga. So they could report immediately they see you doing that.
My village people, are you awake? Guy, mimi
so
anaweza kuchoma.
Before we reach home, the news is already at home.
Mother anajua.
Yeah. So tukifika, we pretend as if there's nothing that has happened.
But unajua kuna moto.
Yeah, course, we know there's nothing, we're just okay. So tunafika nyumbani, and then you're being called with your mom. Kuja hapa. And then I was small, I was tiny. And then my mother would tell me, would ask me whether nimefika stage ya hawa wengine. And then you can imagine with your...
But you know, sometimes, like I remember there's this cousin of ours. You know him? And like we used to like each other. And then tulikuwa grow. So I think ni just like a stage. We wanna bond. Alafu nikienda soko. The only time ya kubond ilikuwa siku ya kwenda soko na siku umetumwa, because you're not going to leave the compound saying naenda kwa kina nani, you know. So sometimes you just meet because this is your cousin. You don't have an ill motive or something. You're just discussing something. But where? Our village, our lovely village people. Information ishafikia madhi. And then mother, guy, our mother is known to be wire kwa village. So whoever gets the information to my mother is an achievement to him or her. Anajua ameweza sasa. So the way she's saying, ungefika nyumbani, of course wewe ndio ungekuwa in trouble.
Yeah. And then I was someone like it's none of my business.
Because
I think that's even ndo nimekuwa like kama inihusu it doesn't concern me at all. Sasa mimi ningefika nyumbani and then I'm asked, were these people, was your sister and someone talking?
Did she meet so and so? No. Sister code.
No. Everything, no.
Sister code,
because ainihusu. And then
but hata hivyo ungesema ungenyorosha ule. Ungeuliza, why didn't you come to report?
So it's just used to be funny. The end of it all, mungekuwa hapo, and then my mom tells you to narrate to her
what exactly happened. Of course, you may end up being beaten or akusamea tu muongee.
Inafuata na mood.
Yeah, but then sasa hiyo kureport, it never failed. But we thank God that when alikuwa anasema, at least they helped us as well.
Yeah. Lakini hamkufanya vizuri. But at the same time,
it's
right.
It's village right, by the way.
Yeah. And with the time, I think hizo vitu zilikuja kwe.
Yeah, actually they fade
because nowadays kila mtoto wa mtu ana grow and then you're like,
it's like
let me do my own thing.
It's like now nikienda village and then I'm seeing with someone, they can't even open that, like hawezi ongea, like, well, it's a stage. I think hizo ndio sasa the childhood memories. I think that's it. So you have anything? Thank you guys for watching this video. This was just our story, and see you in the next video.
Let us know your childhood memories too. Comment on the comment section.
Were your parents like ours? Was your father disciplinarian, or it's the other way around? Unajua kuna zile familia zenye unapata mother ndio utandikana sana kushinda the dad, ama they're all the same. Yeah, I mean, those are our families. We appreciate them. We thank God for them because hizo ndio zimefanya get to this far. So you can share with us your experience growing up, and continue subscribing, and see you in the next video. Bye.